Hi everybody, my name is Connie. I'm not a Comcat feeder. I'm a fosterer, rehomer, rescuer, but pretty new, only about 3 years. So how it started, I started as someone who just wanted to adopt a cat. And then I got to know a good friend who is a rescuer, and from then I adopted about 5 cats from her. And then one time she told me she's actively doing TNR, and one time she told me that she has a mummy cat that she was supposed to TNR, and she accidentally, she gave birth instead, and she doesn't have a fosterer. So what happened was I was taking a break off work, so I volunteered to foster the mummy cat and the kitten for her. So that's how I started fostering. Then subsequently I fostered another pregnant mummy cat. So the process got gave me very positive vibes because I was able to make a difference to these community cats or abandoned cats. And then one time I chanced upon a post by another person, not an active rescuer, who wanted to do something for the industrial cats. And I felt that I could help the process because he was doing it like, we were supposed to take out the kittens to rehome them, but he didn't have facility. And he's trying to do like Facebook Live to get people to adopt the kittens from Facebook direct. So I stepped in to offer a place to foster the kittens so that I can clean them up, bring them for checks, and then before we rehome them. And from then on, I keep getting a lot of message to help to take in all these abandoned kittens, cats. So so it's actually very rewarding spiritually for me. So that's why it kept me going. And I'm also very blessed to have a lot of doctors come in and share give these kittens a home. So that's how it started and how I'm still doing this now. I think the challenge for me is sometimes knowing when to say no, because expectations from all the cat lovers in the community will be, can you do this, can you take it? But as much as we tell adopters that you have to keep the cats for 15 to 20 years, as a rescuer, all the cats that do not get adopted out, we will also have to take care of them for 15 to 20 years. So I think we need to work within our own constraints, our own budget to care for them. It's not just a numbers game. We just cannot everybody come, we will give you a temporary shelter, but if they don't get rehome, they will become our babies. So we need to work on something that is sustainable for the rescuers ourselves. So for a while, I did help out with feeding cats at my neighborhood. And I felt that one of the things that I experienced, I usually feed very late. One experience was we had a dog owner who walks his dog. Every time when he's near the cats and he's seeing that I'm a female, he will release the leash and then let the dogs free roam. And the dogs will sometimes come over to where the community cats are actually eating. So, which I will always tell him off. And I feel that, it could be a gender issue. Like if I had been a guy, he may not try to be funny with this situation. With regards to rescue, I do not have as much an issue with whether being a female or a male. More maybe it's the convenience, because sometimes I do pick up rescue cats at 12 midnight. So I will be out. Sometimes I'll be doing rescue at industrial areas every hours as well. But usually it will be a few of us, but also with a transporter and sometimes a male trapper. So I don't see it significantly a difference, being female or male in that aspect. Yeah. I hope as a rescuer would be that there will be really no abandonment. I think the feeders are doing a very fantastic job keeping the existing Comcats numbers in check and feeding them. And that having new cats coming into the feeding ground and need to be taken off the street because home cats cannot survive after they are being abandoned. And that's where the rescuers will come in. So already we have enough cats that is waiting for new homes, enough kittens in industrial areas that we are also actively trying to sterilize the numbers and take the kittens off the street. But with more family cats being abandoned and sterilized, I think our numbers are endless. We cannot see an end to it, really. You know, it's like, when I first started, I thought I'll be doing good, I'm helping the numbers, but 3 years down the road, the numbers didn't seem to have improved. And I think we need to nip the problem at the bud to know that the numbers had to go down. You know, I mean, after rehoming so many, educating new adopters that, you know, you're going to sterilize your cat, you're not going to let them breed and everything, and yet we still have even more numbers to work on. It is actually quite depressing sometimes. I mean, most of the rescuers, feeders are all feeding from their own pocket. I mean, we are really cat slaves, so to speak, you know. Yeah, so like, I think sustainability is an issue. Like, how long can we sustain? We will also grow old, and then, you know, so if the numbers we do not see the light at the end of the tunnel, I think it's quite depressing.